Hey guys, Crystal Lamar here, and this is the next episode of the Publicly Bipolar 365 project on the YouTube channel of the same name. Today I want to tell you about a position that I just had at a dealership very recently, and it didn't work out. I was fired for being bipolar. I know that it's impossible to prove that that was the case, but as soon as they found out that I was bipolar, I was let go for surfing the internet on company time, which is pretty ridiculous in itself. But, I did check their employee handbook, and there's nothing in there about even a written warning. If you were to be surfing the internet on company time. So I have never gotten a warning before for anything. I was actually doing a really great job for them, and I was doing the work that they had two people doing before I started. And then I had a bipolar episode about 3 weeks ago, and I missed a day of work. A day. I had a note that I brought into work with me from my doctor, and I also had my doctor fax in a note so that they couldn't say that they didn't get it. And at first I thought, that would be enough. And I thought that they were cool people to work for and that they would be cool about it. But I took my day off, my scheduled day off on a Tuesday. I went back in on Wednesday and my desk was cleaned out, and I was told that I was being let go for what I said, surfing the internet on company time, which they also put on my letter of termination that's considered stealing. So I was fired for stealing because they found a link to my checking account on my work computer, which is personal information, which shows that I was looking at my bank statement at one point on that computer. So that was the reason that they let me go, their official reason. But they let me go pretty much, a couple days after I had this bipolar episode, and I was silly enough to think that I knew them well enough to let them know the truth. And, so I did. I let them know the truth. I trusted them, and this is what happened. So I have been without a job for a couple weeks. Then I started at the dealership that I was talking about yesterday, the one that wouldn't sell a car to somebody because she was a lesbian, or because I believe she was a lesbian. I have no proof that she was. And you know how that went if you watched yesterday's video. So I'm still looking, but I'm hopeful that something will come through. I'm pretty good at getting a job. It's keeping a job that is hard for me because of the bipolar and because of how unpredictable it is. And when it happens, when you have an episode, there's no warning. There's no way of knowing that it's going to happen. And there's really no way to explain it to people that don't understand without just being honest. And I have found time and time again that trying to be honest is always going to be my downfall. It's always going to end up in me losing my job. And I'm really good at my job, and I really enjoy my job. And for me to miss one day of work and, to get fired over something so silly, it's just ridiculous, because I really am good at my job, which is why I have no problem getting a new one. I just wish that I could hold on to one. My goal has been to have a job for more than 6 months, or to hit 6 months would be wonderful, because I haven't been able to do that for about 2 years because of the way that my episodes have been timed. Every time I start to get some time under my belt at a job, I end up flying off the handle, or whatever you want to call it. I end up with a day where I can't get out of bed, or a day where I forget how to function as a normal person. Um, Even though my doctor calls me high functioning, I mean, I'm not perfect at at it, and pretending. I'm certainly not perfect at pretending that everything is okay. Um, so yeah, that's it. More discrimination in the workplace. Again, can't prove it, but I mean it's quite a coincidence. So, and yeah, that's about it, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.